Okay, here is a website tutorial video for you. Um, Let me log out real quick. So you should have an email in your inbox that should have something to the effect of a new user registration at the website. And then you can go in and change your password. If you have trouble doing that, then I could go in and manually set up a password for you. Just shoot me an email or text and I can do that if you have trouble activating that. So the first thing you're going to do to log in, once you reset it, is you'll go to your website and then you'll just add /wp-admin at the end of it and hit enter, and it will bring up the login, and mine automatically saved, so it just went ahead and logged me in. You just type your username, which is your full name with a space in between and initial caps, and then the password that you choose. When you logged in, it can take you to two different places. It could take you here, which we will not be spending much time in here, although I may come back to this and show you some little things in here that we can do. However, if it does take you here, just go up on this left side here and choose visit site. And then when you're logged in, you have this black bar up here at the top that says howdy, and it says your name, and then there's some options up here at the top. So what you can do is actually just navigate through your website. For instance, if you want to change a photo or text, the way you edit this is you choose edit with Page Builder. So Page Builder is a custom software that's integrated with the website that allows you to easily edit items on the website. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. One thing is, like, this photo in the background actually goes up behind the header, and in order to edit it, there's this little arrow underneath the name here. You can hit this and it'll basically hide the header. Actually, this is just a section. I was wrong, but that still is a tip. If you're trying to edit something behind the header, this will hide it for you. So as you hover over items, you get these bars that come up, like this is a title. So in order to edit this text, this is a title element. What you can do is choose these little gears here and hit edit options. So then every time you choose these gears on, no matter what element it is, it'll come up with these different tabs, and you just got to kind of read through everything. And some of it will make sense and some of it won't. But you can see here, like the font family, it's not even set. Like we could set this to Arial, like a sans serif. And then this is actually live, so as I can make this bigger, you can make this font bigger. If you want it to be more bold, you can select the font weight, make it like 700. You could change the color right here. You just move this around. We could change it to black instead of white if you wanted. You could, neon green, something like that. You could do a lot of different options. So as you go through here, there's a lot of different options here. There's subtitles and stuff, but we don't have that. So to actually edit the text, right here under plain text, actually, it's right here under title. So there's title, there's subtitle, and there's a plain text box that basically the subtitle would show up here, and then text even lower than that. So back out here in General Options tab, you can choose the alignment. You can sit here and type something different. Instead of yard work, if you wanted landscaping here, then you would choose save and close. So that just updated like that. And what happens is once you hit save and close, that actually doesn't save on the website until you come down here in the bottom right corner and actually choose to publish. When you click publish here, it'll actually save this page. So even though I hit save and close, if I just do a refresh without actually clicking this, it'll reload this page and it'll go back to yard work. Just like that. That's why you must click publish once you're done editing the page. This here is the black bars. They're more layout items. So you can think of this as in columns, vertical columns. The total width of a website is 12 columns wide, and basically this text element is a full 12. We can make it less wide, and do something like that if you want, like make it 6 or 8, so it sits over here. You can do a lot of different things with these, although we pretty much handle the layout, so I'm just going to show you more of the basics and be done with that. So I don't want to overcomplicate things. So here we have an image. So how do we edit this image? So it looks like it would be in this section. So we just hit the gears on that section and it'll be a background image. So we have a fixed width here, fixed height. For instance, this is the height of that section, so as I move it down, it gets a lot shorter. I want to exit out of that because I don't want to actually change anything. There's margins and stuff, but a lot of that's it gets a little too complicated. So here we have a background color, which is not showing up because we have the source type as an image, and then we have the image here. So if you take a really good image of one of your projects and want it in here, you would just come in here and do this and select image. And then you could just grab any image, for instance this screenshot or something from my desktop, and bring it over, and you can drop them right in. Or you can choose the select file and go to your website and find a photo of whatever and choose that and hit open, and it would actually upload it for you. And then you would just select that photo. And basically just choose insert, or it would show up right here. Then you would hit save and close, and that photo would change. So you'd hit save and close and then choose publish, and you would update this photo on the website. So everything operates almost the same way. Not sure. All these are just hidden sections here. That our designer just decided to hide instead of deleting them. Let me go ahead and delete these. So here we got another section again. This section here. Again, style options, it's got the background image to change that from the grass blades if you wanted something different here. Here you have another title element. So you got fully insured here, which is in green. And then here's an example of a subtitle, which is actually bigger in this instance. And then your plain text, you might have that as a separate item. Again, your font settings here for the title is green, and it's small if you wanted that a little bit bigger, more to read a little bit easier, or whatever you want to do. You can just drag that up. You can also change the line height, which affects the spacing between the different lines. You always want that a couple more than the font size. That way on mobile, if it shrinks down, then the lines won't run together. Just a quick tip. Font settings here, you can see the font color and all of that. Again, save and close. Once you're done editing, here's another title element that's got, you know, a description. If you wanted to change that description, you just go right here and type in your new description. Again, here's your font settings. You can change the size and all of that. Here are a couple media containers. Again, just to hit the settings if you want to change the image here. These are just stacked images, so you go to background and styles, and you can just select an image here. And you would do the same thing. You just select image, drag and drop from your desktop, or you know, if it's fall time and you want, you know, fall leaves here, choose that photo or a photo of your choice. And then you would hit save and close and then choose publish, and then boom, that photo would be updated. So I'm not going to do anything to that. These are just image boxes here, same thing. I mean, this is just an icon box, different items. Title, right here's the title if you want to change that. So you could change that if you don't want to offer shrub pruning anymore, or you said I don't want to, you know, let's call that something else. Then you would just come down here and change your text, and then just search through the tabs to find, well, this is a different item. So you go to image box on this and then choose your image. So she's made custom circle icons for these, and probably in Photoshop. So if you wanted to change those, just send us the photo and we can probably make it a custom circle for it. Here's a simple contact form. You probably won't change much of that. Again, these links here is your email. You can edit options. I'm going to put in a little code here. href equals So what I'm doing here is I just put a link in here real quick that will link to your phone number. Especially on mobile, they can just click it and it'll actually call from their cell phone. And I'm going to do another one here for email. It's ref equals L2 colon quotes, email us. save and close. So now I can click this, and what will happen is it'll pop up. I'm on my computer, but if you're on your cell phone, it'll actually click that and call your phone number straight from your website. Same here, if I click this, it'll open up my email program, so on. So as you move along through the website and you want to make changes, just go through your main, everything's on one page on this, I forgot. So we just basically add anchor points. So like this little services thing here is an anchor point, and we just tie that to a menu item, and when you click it, it just goes to that anchor point. So that's kind of how that works. So you don't want to mess with the anchor points. And really that's it. Here in the footer, I'll actually, let me grab this. Edit this. So to edit this footer, you just gotta click this little gear here. It's a smart page area, and it works the same way. It's like its own little mini page. You got text box and image box, and then a little text box here. I'm actually going to let's do this over age f equals 1 quotes. Paste. Us. Save close. Ooh, stuck somewhere. Gotta change the color back. When you're in this editor here, if you don't see all the options, this is toggle toolbar right here. This allows you to open up some more options. You can choose your font and the size. Here, text color. So I'm just gonna go white with it. I made this make this area. Serif. I'm gonna go ahead and add an underline to this so they know it's a link. I think that works. Okay, so I'll just click publish. Back out of here and go back to page. I'll do a refresh. Now this can click. You can click this and we'll go and call you, and then email here as well. Perfect. So that's really it. The contact form we can change if you want to add different blanks in here. If you want more information, that capture more information from clients or potential clients, let us know. We can add more blanks in there. I mean, you can do it too. It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, she's got a WP form. So what this is, it just links to a form maker. So I think we're done with the video, the actual page editing portion. So if you want, we could go back here to the dashboard, the top left here. You can click dashboard and it'll take you in here. So right here is WP Forms, and you can click all forms. And this is the one that we're using on the page, so you just click that, and then you can add more items in here. For instance, a single line of text. You just drag over, and then you would edit this, whatever it is. You know, you already got email and phone number. You can choose to make it required, which is this little asterisk, which means they have to fill that in for the form to work. And then you can change the label and description and so on. And they got all kinds of stuff here, but we can make those changes as well if you don't feel comfortable. Sometimes when you log in, these do get updates all the time. So sometimes when you log in, it'll say updates right here. It is pretty safe to go ahead and do that, but again, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, we can do it. Let me check. Yeah, she's already got you set up on an automatic backup. So basically, it's automatically backing up your site every few days. So if something happens that, you know, we mess up the site or whatever, we can always go back a couple weeks or almost a month, it looks like. And this automatically sets up. So let me just go in here and double check these settings for it. Files backed up weekly. We probably don't need to do it weekly, actually. We can do it. We can do these monthly. Bonus retain too. Weekly. Yeah, we'll do 5. Okay. This is the theme. So basically your website has a theme. It's Colias dashboard theme. This is where we do a lot of our settings. General options, like there's colors in here, logo options. I mean, but this is all stuff that this is how we build the site. A lot of it's in here. But really, I mean, I think that's everything you need to know for now. If you want to learn more, you can access your pages from in here. You like for here, you can choose Edit with Builder right here, and that would work as the same as doing it up here. So if you're already back here and want to get to a page, this is only a one-page site, so you just hit Edit right there on the whole. These are just extra pages. Media, here you can bulk upload photos. So let's say you took 100 photos and you want to drop a bunch of photos in here. We can hit add new, and you can either drag or drop, or you could go in here and select like a whole folder of photos if you wanted. For instance, like all of these photos here, we could hit open and it would throw all of those up here and load them all in. So this way would be really fast to like just dump a bunch of camera photos off onto your computer and then drag them in here or select them from your SD card. So you would just choose media, select files, and then choose, an external hard drive or wherever, SD card or whatever, and choose your files and upload them all at one time. And then you could go through your site. We could add, stuff in on the home page. Actually, I'll go back and show you how to add something real quick. So if you wanted a project section, you would choose Edit with Page Builder. And then these are elements down here. I didn't show you that, but you could add a new, it's called a section. And what you do is, like if you wanted it here above the contact, like that, this puts in a section here. And so you could give this section a new background photo. And then you can drag items in here, like there, if you just type in like photo, like here's a whole photo gallery. You could drop this in this section, and like the 100 photos that you just uploaded, you can create like the number of columns, and so on. So to do that, you just right here, you just add one, and then you would edit this and select the image and choose one, insert, save and close, add more, or you could duplicate, clone to edit, select image. You can title them and all that. So as you go through and add, 30, 40 or whatever. So here you can see that it's going to be 6 wide. So if you wanted your photos bigger, you could just do, two photos wide, save and close, like that. Then you could click this photo and it takes you into a photo gallery, and you can click through all of them that way as well. So it's kind of nice. So you could also have us do that if you don't feel comfortable doing that. We can do it really quick, as you can see. But down here are elements. There's a ton of elements down here that can be used for a lot of different things. So anyway, I hope this helps you do basic editing. But again, as you hit Edit with Page Builder up here in the black bar after you log in, just scroll over each element, and your gears is here. This is clone, this is move it around, like if you wanted this item in down here, but just be careful because it can mess things up pretty easy. You can clone an item or a section or any item, really. Clone it, but again, we have it pretty much set. So really, all you'd have to do is just edit the text or edit a photo, and then this hit save and close from the tab drop but window box, and then choose publish. I think that's it. I will upload this to YouTube and get this to you as soon as possible. Thank you.